Is going to be a recap for the fourth book in the Plated Prisoner series, Glow, for anyone who's looking for a recap before they continue on in the series. But first, a quick spoiler warning. If you've not read Glow, the fourth book in the Plated Prisoner series, you might want to scroll because there will be major spoilers for this book in this video. Arin ends up having some rot left in her. Slade can't get it out even after he's removed all of the other rot and she's come back to life. She seems to be fine though, and most of this book is just her working through a lot of her trauma because there is a lot of it. But along the way, she learns a lot of control over her magic. We find out that when Slade was 15, he like ripped a hole between Aurea and Anduin and brought over himself, his mom, his brother, and a bunch of other people, and they all live in this village in that strip of land that he got from Fifth Kingdom. But this is like a secret. All of these people are secret. They live there in secret. And Slade also like feeds the Rip his magic because everyone there is like tied to the Rip. And while they're all in this village working on healing and stuff, Queen Kayla is working on spreading the rumor that Arin killed Midas in a fit of rage, in a fit of jealousy, because of the engagement he announced, and stole his power. Polly and Rissa are still around. They ended up traveling with Fourth Kingdom, and Rissa decides to like stay around with like all of our main players in Fourth Kingdom, but Polly decides she'd rather go work in a brothel in town. We find out that Slade's brother is the one who has been playing Commander Rip when Slade is in his king role. Raya is his name. Melina ends up traveling to Seventh Kingdom with that weirdo she met in town who promised he could like help her find her life's greatest dreams or whatever. And she gets tricked into opening or rebuilding the bridge into Anwen. And she finds out that the Fae are hellbent on conquering Aurea. And yeah, it seems scary, but it appears that she got some ice magic out of it. So, because of Kayla's pot stirring, Arin gets summoned to this conflux to answer for her crimes, the crime of killing Midas and stealing his magic. Eventually, Kayla makes her brother kidnap Arin to take her to this conflux. And in the scuffle of kidnapping her, Rissa gets stabbed badly. And the last we see Rissa, she's in really bad shape, but Hojat is working on taking care of her. At the conflux, Kayla is able to manipulate the things that she heard in whispers that she picked up and project them out in front of everyone. And it makes Arin seem really guilty, and she ends up being sentenced to death. Immediate death. They're going to kill her right here and now. Um, this is all of the like kings and queens of all of the kingdoms in Aurea, except for Slade deciding to put her to death. As they're carrying out the sentencing, Slade busts in, starts rotting the hell out of shit, and he tries to get her out of the cage that they have her in, but he can't get her out, so he ends up ripping another hole in the world, and she goes in. And she ends up in Anwen, and he is still on the other side in Aurea. And it seems like Slade's magic to open rips is drained now. And when they went back to the secret village, all the people were gone, and that rip was closed.